Hello, dear friends, my dear audience. Just once again, when the politicians are not that busy, we talk something. Let's talk something not political, non-political stuff like that. And as a matter of fact, when they are busy discussing or busy making rules about same-sex marriage or whatever thing, so now is the moment that we can relax a little bit. Let's talk about ourselves. So, in talking about ourselves, we have two friends joining me today. One of them you know already is my hero, Mr. Joe Gardner, a service member of Santa Monica PD for 27 glorious years with a lot of reputation. Now, after retirement and after everything put in order, he is ready to serve, continue serving. For that, he is running for the city council for West Covina City, which is our city. So, Joe, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Jack. It's good to be here again.
All right, and I'll ask you to do your own introduction after I do with Charles, right?
Thank you.
So, speaking of Charles, next to him, a new friend, very young.
Thank you.
Well, I know you for only 2 hours, right? So you're young. You're young. Very young friend, Mr. Charles Benton.
Correct.
Right. So he is a driver. The term driver here applies in lots of bigger field. We're talking about driving the food around to serve the seniors. That's one of the community programs, Meals on Wheels. So, to Charles, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
All right,
Appreciate
good. All right, good, good. Every time when I got a moment to touch our own stuff, the bottom line stuff, I feel that I'm relaxed. I'm more relaxed. I don't have to be kind of like a militant guy. Right. I just want to share information, positive information with my audience, my lovely audience. I like you so much. That's why we try so hard to imbue our life with the positive stuff, right? So, Joe, why didn't you start the whole thing with your introduction? You know, saying that even though that you've been here many times, there might be audiences who just turn on this channel for the first time, right?
Yeah.
So, for their sake, your introduction, please.
Well, I've been a longtime resident of West Covina for probably the last, since 1988,
Okay.
2 decades and a half.
That's long enough.
That's a long time.
That's long
And during that time, I was a police sergeant with the Santa Monica Police Department. And I had my exposure to Meals on Wheels because in the city of Santa Monica, we had 2 of our officers who every week were volunteer drivers for the Meals on Wheels program.
I see.
So I looked at those guys and I thought, you know, that's an admirable thing to do, to go out and take a bit of your time and deliver meals to those in need. And so I kind of thought, well, when I have more time, this is a program I'd like to participate in. And so I began a search and found Meals on Wheels in City of Industry, and that's when I decided to sign up and become a volunteer, just like my friend Charles here.
I see. All right. Okay. Very good. Very good. Well, obviously, you omitted lots of important things, which I will dig later on when I come back, right?
Okay.
So, Charles, how about you yourself? Let's do some kind of introduction yourself.
Well, Jack, I retired from active work in 2000.
Doing what?
I was in the IT industry for 42 years.
What?
The information technology industry for
IT,
42 years.
IT industry.
Yes.
Okay, this cell phone age is killing me.
Yes.
Right. I'm trying to turn it off anyway.
Okay.
So go ahead. Go ahead.
And
Yeah.
after retiring, I decided I needed to do something with my time, and I discovered Meals on Wheels by driving up and down the road, and I saw a billboard, and they were asking for volunteers.
I see.
Went over to see the person in charge, and I've been with them since 2002. And we deliver 5 days a week, but I only deliver 1 day a week. Sometimes I serve as a backup driver on other days when someone else is not available.
How long have you been doing this?
13 years.
13 years? 1-3.
Yes,
13 years.
1-3, right. Yes.
That's a lot of years,
Lot of
right?
time.
A lot of years, yeah. And how do you feel about doing it?
I enjoy the work. I enjoy serving. My background is one of ministry where we serve, and I enjoy meeting the people. I enjoy the camaraderie with the other drivers.
Sure.
So it's enough to keep us busy. during our work day. We have certain boundaries in our territories.
I see.
And out of our group, we have 6 different territories.
How do
I
you
have
come to
20.
know Joe?
Joe came over to us, as he said, when he retired, and took over as the leader of the group at the time. We needed a leader at the time, and he came at the right time.
How do you score your leader?
I give him 100%.
100%, okay. For that 100%, Joe, you really want to start the whole thing. By that, I say I admire those people who does the day-to-day kind of a not so glorious,
Right.
without too much glamour, right? No halos on the head, something like that kind.
Yeah.
So, as versus our politicians who are, to me, kind of a more slogan type. They kind of a person like say that you see them, the closer to the election day, the more you see them, right? And after that, business is done. Once they take office, there's no way you can get them, right? For example, our PD, our chief of police, till this day, I still didn't get a chance, get a response from him, because well, he's busy. So like that kind, right? No, anyway, so what do you feel that benefits you as a leader in doing this program?
Well, Charles gives me a lot of credit, and I'm pretty humble guy, I guess. But I really like what the drivers do. There are 35 drivers on the Meals on Wheels program, and they, as you say, do this with selfless dedication. Every week they go out and they pick up the meals and deliver to as many as 10 to as much as 14 different people throughout the lunch hour. And they create relationships with some of those people that they deliver to, and provides an opportunity for camaraderie, people to interact with each other. And oftentimes those people that get the meals, they don't have anybody that they can speak to.
Sure.
So drivers may be the only people they might see all week, and that's I really admire that what the drivers do, the volunteers do.
The way I found it, not only it is a beautiful program, even by rhyming, I see it very beautiful, right? The Meals on Wheels, they rhyme. They do rhyme 100%. And it rhymes even more with the community because the community has the need.
Right.
And then the program rhymes with the need. So this is the second layer of the rhyming. So this is the way I look at it, right? And then thirdly, we're talking about you have a large city. The larger the city, the more the numbers of those seniors who need service, who could not walk out of the house to get their own food or cook their own food. So they depend on that. So you come right away to rhyme the needs, right? So how many of them who are in need of such help in the city of West Covina, please?
Right now, I think currently we have 22 recipients in West Covina, and I think Charles has the bulk of those folks that he delivers to on his route. We provide meals for about, last numbers were about 85 plus, and that works out to about 1,290 meals a month.
About 90 meals a month.
Yeah, 1,290 meals.
1,200.
Yeah. And
see,
so it's
I
we
That's
provide
a lot.
maybe a lunch and dinner, hot meal, and and those recipients get those meals every day.
1,200 meals?
Yeah. 1,290 meals is the latest number that
That's
we
a
purchased.
lot. 1,290, almost 1,300 a month.
A month.
That's a lot, divided into 30.
Actually divided into 85, close to 90 recipients.
I
I don't remember. Sometimes folks drop out. and I haven't seen the latest. They may. Right.
We don't do it 5 days, 7 days a week. We do it 5 days a week.
Of course, yeah. Now we're not expecting you to do this 724. We're talking about trying doing as much as you can though. You've been a driver. Are you paid?
No, I'm not paid. I do it. It's volunteer. It's a volunteer act.
Yeah. So, my dear audiences, speaking of our community, we're talking about it's a group, right? Like a village, right?
Right.
So when everybody does his own or her own, And that's one situation. When everybody tries to extend a helping hand, you're going to see many helping hands. Right?
Right.
You're going to see a community full of helping hands rather than everybody cares about its own, which is not bad, but there are incapables. So this is something I call it positivity. This is something I call the energy of positivity that I would like to promote. So today we are joined by Mr. Joe Gardner, a candidate for West Covina City Council, and Mr. Charles Benton, and the driver for 13 glorious years. So let's take a short moment out. When we come back, we'll find out from all the aspects, including who provides the meal.
Right.
We'll be back.